Bless you.
Entering settings screen, you have 29 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
I was trying to figure this shit. Oh, I wonder if they disconnected from these now. Fuck going on, man? My motherfucking hair look crazy. I look crazy. Everything look crazy. But I'm out here trying to. Oh, this is what I'm trying to do. Right here, though. I ain't know they had that in here. Yeah, I want a bing, 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 bing. I want a bing, 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 bing across the field real quick. Let me see something. 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 Oh, I'm over here trying to. I'm just trying to test the. I'm just trying to test the rectangle thing out to see like how fast that bitch go. Yeah. They act like I'm past leading that bitch all the way up the field. Like, come on, bro. You know, we can get on the throwback games, nigga. I beat on you. You know how I used to be. Used to be like, me, they always cheating for this nigga, man. Yeah. I'm in here labbing plays right now. Oh my god, I can't get no time. That's why I stopped playing with these niggas. Man, no more practice. It's over with. Oh, we won. Oh. As soon as I start the fucking game, she called me back. I would know.
Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on
Oh
the
yeah.
4th-ranked team
You
in the
remember the
land,
last
the
time we
Georgia
played? All that
Bulldogs.
shit you was talking?
For EA Sports College
You remember
Football,
what
I'm
happened
Bruce
to you,
Davis,
right?
joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer.
Yeah, nigga.
Guys, let's get
It's
this
me
thing
again.
started. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. Rolling the dice to bring it out.
Bro, it went down 495 spots since I ain't touched the game.
Zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. To the ground with the back. Works his way into the traffic.
I
And picks
dare
up
you to think
3
you
of the
finna come out here and do
17.
that shit all game.
That's a really
Dumbass
nice play.
nigga.
It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Looking deep down the right
Uh-oh.
side.
Boy, I'm
Intercepted.
finna beat the fuck out you.
Ends with a pick. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense
With
an
my Johnny
opportunity
Cage
to
glasses
move
on, bitch. I'll make a nigga quit right now, nigga, before this shit gets started, cause he know what the fuck going on.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Tight end now in motion. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Bringing the heat. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
You know the saying, no risk it, no biscuit. If you want big plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one, but moving ahead in the second half, expect this offense to keep dialing them up.
The offense changing the play. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. This one's complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long.
It's the headset I got in. You can't hear him right now. You'll be able to hear him Tuesday, though.
He's looking to throw.
It was never cut, and it's not worth
To the flat, the wide receiver screen. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest...
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it was
my God.
the long pass is incomplete.
Man, this QB is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket, and right here you can tell he gets outside the pocket. Now I got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why these mobile quarterbacks can really put you in a predicament. The defense won this battle, but that guy is so hard to corral.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
And the Dogs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Here's a heat. That's caught. It's Branch. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Looking to throw on 1st down. The screen, he's got wheels. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a 1st down at the 12.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Georgia ready to dial it up on another 1st down. Gets it to him on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Branch. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
These 3rd downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it, you practice it. This offense needs to be dialed in, needs to be in rhythm, and needs to execute on this 3rd down.
And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this 1st quarter. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that 1st quarter. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And as a holder picks his spot, it'll be a 25-yard attempt. It's good. Easy call for the ref. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll leave it with the lone back. Oh, he's got some space. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line.
And after having a nice gain like that on first down, for the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on second down, on third, you won't have that long to go.
I don't know what he possibly could have been thinking there to wind up all the way back in the end zone and take
That's what you call D, nigga.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
Fuck around, house call this
Out of the
bitch.
crowd, and now he's got room. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Might be changing the route.
Let's go.
They go to the ground. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense.
I'm talking to my girl, nigga. Hold on.
You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
The Bulldogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass, it's Stockton. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
Well, at this juncture of the game, obviously the offense has struggled. No points up on the board. You're at the end of the first half, and you're just trying to make something happen. That time the quarterback thought he had a guy open way down the field. But again, the defense in perfect position, and that thing falls incomplete.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Defense, what are we doing? How are you going to let that guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country, be wide open like that? You're just making it.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. LSU right back to the line. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And he's going to be...
You ain't gonna score out here. You gotta get some better hope.
Well, here's a classic.
That shit ain't gonna fucking cut it, nigga.
We're going to see a few of these as the game goes on, but with the defense getting that stop on 4th down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the defense napping.
Yeah, nigga, I'm glad she off the phone. Nigga, take my glasses off, nigga.
Scanning the field, it's Stockton.
Nigga, we playing on a different camera angle on this nigga, man.
Wide open downfield.
Get your ass off me, nigga.
Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line. This offense is doing work.
Love the individual effort by the wide
Nigga,
receiver.
and I got the nephew headset on this bitch, nigga.
Showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
Draw play, quarterback keeps it.
Fell feet.
That defense just ran through that offensive front. He broke a couple of tackles, but nowhere to run. And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to go up top in times running
Bean.
out the half. Caught over the middle. It's Belt. Stopped right at the 2-yard line after the catch, and it'll be first
Beamer.
down to go.
Oh, revenge is so
Now on
sweet.
first and goal, let's see what Georgia will do.
Nigga! I know, nigga! Throw my Johnny Cages back on, nigga. Nigga, new pack enters gas or what? Nigga.
Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas
Nigga.
Razorbacks. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Georgia
It's the
Bulldogs,
Georgia tour, nigga. Anybody get this belt.
another SEC rival, the Arkansas Razorbacks. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
This should be a GG. Why the fuck is he playing with them, though?
Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started.
He must know some shit I don't.
And he'll just take a knee.
He just get out the hospital. I gotta
Drive
chill.
will start at the 25.
Man, get off this shit, y'all. I gave myself a headache.
To the air, it's Green. Tosses it incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. And the Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. 3rd down play from the gun. Going over the top. A full dive to haul that one in.
Man,
And that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration. And
Touchdown, Razorbacks! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. And the Hogs have put up the first touchdown of the game, and whoop-pig.
Whoop-pig going nuts in the stands. Great fan base. They get excited, and you get out to the lead early, putting that score on the board, they are going nuts.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to take a shot. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
Dropping back, it's Stockton. Got a man, it's Frazier. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Handoff from the gun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. To the air on 2nd down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Dogs! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. The extra point here would tie the game. Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed, gets himself wide open. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that ball. Nice job.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Green. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Got it in the middle. It's Anthony. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down.
That's a really nice looking throw, and I'll tell you, he fits in great with this offense because there's been this philosophical shift recently in the SEC offensively. It used to be you had to run the football. I formation, 3 yards in a cloud of dust if you wanted to win. But today, though, you have got to be able to throw if you're going to win. Think about all the great offensive play callers now in the SEC, all the Heisman Trophy winners that have played recently at the QB position. You got to do it through the air, and this guy in Arkansas gives them a chance.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. With the catch, it's Blake. Still running at the 40. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find...
There he goes. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On the option. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
They'll line up to go for 2. Looks as if he's going to run it. Into the end zone for the 2, and they push that lead out to 8. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. First play of the period, first down here. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to throw, it's Stockton. He put some heat on that one down the middle.
Well, this defense was ready for go-balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, and if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a tight end. Oh, out of space. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. Trying to burn this defensive back. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. So now it's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Branch. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The Dogs are marching down the field. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. And the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. Line gets set. First down. Looking for a man. It's Stockton. Fires to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Georgia.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He is stopped short, and this defense holds on to this slim 2-point lead. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Green. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Quarterback keeps it. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. The Razorbacks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. That's reeled in. It's Green. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And the Razorbacks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets rid of it. Catch in the middle. It's Brown. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Now adjusting. Trying to make magic with his feet. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds. Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Catch in the middle. It's Hill. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Here comes a 3rd down situation, and the defense has had no answer so far. They'll run the option. Quick toss. Got the first down. Looking for more. Wide open spaces. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution.
That shit's so fucking good.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. It's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
It's picking me apart right
is
now.
good, and they have a 9-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll call for the fair catch here. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Wants to throw. It's Stockton. Pressure coming. Plenty of times he fires it to the right. He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted. He's stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception, with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Now the toss. Ball is loose. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Here comes the heat. Pass is incomplete, but I think the defense was offsides, and this will probably be a first down. Doesn't quite make it to
Fuck, I'm killing myself this game.
Short. So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer.
Oh,
look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime.
Like, why did I
The
just throw that pick
Razorbacks
instead
will
of
kick
going
it
down
away
there and
first, and
getting
we'll start
7?
the second
Like,
half.
getting 3. That's a 12 point game, Mr. Jones.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. He unleashes a long
Oh
one.
my God.
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. So you come out of the locker room for the second half, and right away, you throw a pick.
Bad news, too, because you go into the locker room and you sort of regroup and you start thinking about how you're going to attack this defense, what adjustments you're going to make. You feel like you got a good plan running out of the locker room, and then to throw a pick right away, man, that is a gut punch.
Nice pick up on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
Well, look, I know this guy's not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. He's got him wide open. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Arkansas!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. He's going for it all. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Taking it the other way. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. This play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
Touchdown, Razorbacks! And the beatdown has ensued.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know
I lost this game trying to do too much.
Those are the kind of guys that you.
Oh, trickery! He'll try to run it in. He runs into the end zone on the
Like, I ain't even calling it. I know y'all see it.
Call to come up with a 2-point
Don't go
conversion
for it.
there. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they
We got
build
off.
this
We got me.
sizable lead.
We can play a million times in a row again. He won't never beat me again.
Fair catch, called for and made. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback making checks. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Georgia going up tempo.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up with tempo. They're ready to do it again.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though.
Going deep. He's got it inside the 15. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They'll line up to go for 2.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. To the air, it's Green. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Power football with the run. Early on the Jets. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Moving out of the pocket. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
You know, there are a lot of people watching this game that are thinking to themselves, where's the sportsmanship? You're blowing this team out. Why are you going for it on 4th down? Why not just punt, give it back, and just leave here with a W? That's because this coach wants his guys to keep executing. I played for a coach in college that would have done the same thing. If backups are on the field, they get an opportunity to run your playbook, so let them do it. At the end of the day, you've got to force the opponent to stop. And that's what they're doing. That's the mindset. And I got to be honest, I like it.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Stockton. Throwing right. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
They'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. It's 1st and 5. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Blake. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas! And the stomping has commenced. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 4th-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollock with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Snags a quick pass on the left.
My old coach said... go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Fires to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Finds his man. It's Durham. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good game.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
And the Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. How about that tough, hard-nosed running? Rich legacy of that at LSU. Reminds me of Charles Alexander.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I was a part of that legacy, Reese, on the other side when Justin Vincent rushed for over 200 yards in the SEC Championship game, and that's what you see LSU. That's what I've always thought of watching them growing up, and you watch the way they run their offense. Usually, it starts with the physicality in the ground game.
2nd down coming up. The give to the tailback. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the 2nd level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the end run up there.
They'll run it from the gun. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers!
How about that first drive? The hardest thing to do in college football is win on the road. They're the underdog coming into a hostile environment. What do? Possession one, go right down the field and shut everybody in this building up.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They marched 72 yards, and the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Looking for a gap. It's Frazier. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Leaves it with the running back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He might want another play. Looking to throw it, Stockton. Throws to the tight end. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go. And this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. Rushes on him. He'll pull it down. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
That's caught. It's Humphries. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. And the Dogs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Off the play fake. He fires to the left side. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
It's a seam wide open. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Here's the pressure. The throw. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Might be calling a hot route. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got his man downfield. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of it.
He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Trying to barge in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs!
Well, the one thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a one-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He steps out of bounds just across the 20 at the 21. Decent starting field position here. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Just going to keep it after the snap. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing it around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and it's just and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's so hard to defend.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. There he goes. At the 20. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. Man, oh man, contact was optional. It was like the back was engaging in a lot of social distancing or something.
That was way too easy. Defense is about funneling the ball to the unblocked defender. You could tell they didn't have a clue what was going on. They got to get the ball turned. You can't let them run north-south and try to get it downhill like that, especially with that kind of speed.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown LSU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback may change this route. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Pocket breaking down. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Motion from the wide receiver. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. He'll take the deep shot. He's got it at the 25. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Now from inside the red zone. Dumps it to the back. Grabbed in the middle. It's Frazier. Knocked down at the 6, but that completion will set up a 1st and goal. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Touchdown, Georgia! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And that was great execution on that drive. That is exactly what you needed. You took almost all of the time, and you cut into this lead. Now you're about to go into the half, get everybody excited, use that momentum to start the second half.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking for a man. It's Stockton. Steps away. Unleashes one. Got his man on the right. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Takes the grab. It's Humphries. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Well, the defense dialed up a blitz. Quarterback knew he was going to get hit, but he also knew it was man coverage, so he found his best matchup. He got it out of his hands early, right before getting smacked to get that completion.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. It's a running room. Bulldozes his way through. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now, 1st and goal.
Oh, great explosiveness by this running back to break through and almost get to the house, Jesse, but just comes up short.
Well, I'll tell you, he had a lot of help down there.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to pass. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Looking to get it in. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Setting up for the extra point and the tie. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. He's got great speed. He's got an alley. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Those opportunities, those returns like that can be such game changers, and everyone was right on point, and he took it to the house. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Back to pass, it's Stockton. He turns that loose down the right side. Running free. Touchdown, Dogs! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Looking for the tie with the extra point. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. He'll take it himself. Finds a little space. He's loose. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
This QB just has such a feel. He's so good with these design quarterback runs. He's patient. He allows the holes to develop. He puts his foot in the ground. And in the open field, he's as dangerous as any ball carrier in the country.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. They're up 35-28. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Making side adjustments here. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Under fire. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Bringing the heat. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
Quarterback never saw his guy early enough. He was open right away, but was just late getting him the ball. Receivers jumping up and down saying, yo, I'm here, throw it to me. But by that time, the defense had already figured out where he was. And because
turning it on. A huge pickup, knocked out of bounds at the 30, but they are in business.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beat.
Got enough space, and he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, LSU.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. The offense changing the play. To throw, it's Stockton. Here's the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on him, those body blows, so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Unloads to the wideout. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And that's just a play that you have got to make if you're going to win this game. You're not going to get a lot of chances like that. You might not get another receiver that open for the rest of the season.
Quick completion on the out route. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on first down. Looking for a deep man. And it's picked off for the third time today. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. There he goes. And the ball's on the ground. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And you go from perfect position of strength. I get to salt this clock away. I get to run this out. I'm going to win to, man, now I got to put my defense back on the field. And anything can happen, right, in football. And you can catch breaks. And so now you got to go.
And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. They'll bring him down at the 15-yard line as he made some hay after picking off that pass. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They put it on the ground last time they had it. Got to take care of it this time, David.
And I think you've got to put in context. A lot of times fumbles are just luck. You just got to move on, give him the football.
Oh, a lot of space. Wide open spaces. He's inside the 40. The 20. He's at the top. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Welcome, everyone, to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 12th-ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Gamecocks will kick it away to start. And he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more. Dynamic that they get him on the ground at the 20. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Under fire. And to get rid of it quickly. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Pressure coming. He's got an open man. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Wants to throw on first down. Going up top. He's got it. Running free. Turning on the Jets. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Georgia! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
A lot of coaches talk about scripting the first series. You could tell the script reads, get that wide receiver the football because he can make plays. The quarterback, you could tell he has confidence in his guy. He finds him, and he does the rest.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Quarterback empties his backfield. Wants to go up top on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Caught close to the marker. It's Brown. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Let's see what they've got on second down. To the air, it's Sellers. They get to him as he throws. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. Bunch formation for these receivers. Might be changing the route. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He makes a grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. A run for the quarterback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. Quarterback now breaking the field. Takes a hit as he fires.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
Looking downfield, it's Nolan. He lost one down the sideline. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on first down. Fires to the right. He's got it. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. That last big play has them in position to threaten here, 1st and 10 from the 37. Looking downfield on first down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete.
Entering settings screen, you have 29 options. Menu narration option is set to menu narration option is set to off.
Taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
And the Bulldogs need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. He's not afraid to go deep. He's got it on the outside. Touchdown, Dogs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the second quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Looking to throw on first down. The screen, and watch out! A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. And the Gamecocks want to crank the tempo. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Got it in the middle, it's Dingle. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. They've been overwhelmed so far in this first half, but if they could muster a score, maybe a glimmer of hope.
Yeah, and I know it's been a struggle. They've been struggling this whole game, but let's get something positive going into halftime. Coaches won't yell at you as much, but they got the first down. Now, let's put the pedal to the floor, go a little faster, cut into this lead.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. From the gun, the running back has it. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle, but how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you get receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll call for the fair catch here. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Back to pass, it's Stockton. Throws to the wideout. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And he's down at the 41, that's a first down. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. Intercepted! Oh, what a play! Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Gamecocks moving quickly to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it.
I'm impressed with this defense, man, because that QB is lightning fast. You see how fast that defender was able to get to him and force the incompletion? Wow.
Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass on second down. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my matchups. Nice job by the offense, spreading them out, taking advantage of their matchup, and getting in for the score.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Stockton. Oh, they're after him. Caught over the middle, it's Frazier. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
Well, this offense has come out slinging the bill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Leaves it with the back. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. It's a seam wide open. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
The Dogs have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Finds his man. It's Frazier. They've got the first down, mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. To the air, it's Stockton. Lets it fly deep downfield. He makes the catch at the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead, and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. On the move. Running into the open space. Picks up the first down. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Georgia will kick it deep to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. To the air on first down. Quarterback extends the play. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Gamecocks are in the hurry up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the grab. It's Smith. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Dropping back, it's Sellers. How about that catch and toe tap to get the first down? The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field.
And it's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there. It's now a fresh set of downs.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Looking to throw again. Flushed out of the pocket. Throwing on the run. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
And you just got to wonder if the pass rush affected the QB's accuracy on that throw. He had his guy wide open in the end zone, but he had to throw it a split second faster than he wanted to, and the ball got away from him.
And he just chucks it into the fourth row.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Defense wants to bring the heat. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
On fourth down, going to the air. Now he'll throw back into the middle. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Touchdown, South Carolina! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
As quarterbacks, you want to find your best matchup in these critical fourth downs. He found it and took a shot, and it paid off. Huge touchdown.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Unloads to the right. It's caught downfield. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Looking downfield on first down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the third quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He turns it loose to the left. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. They feed him again. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Quickly to the tight end. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
And in this situation late when you need 2 touchdowns to win the game, everything's going to have to be downfield. So I like the idea in this 2-minute drive, throwing it that way. Let's keep it going, keep our pedal to the metal here.
And the Gamecocks want to move quickly. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. Buying some time. On the move, he fires. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback.
And I would say they got him exactly where they didn't want him as a defense. All that speed, he gets outside the pocket, rolling to his right. You think he's going to take off. How about he tries to throw the football, can't fit it in there, throws the incompletion. The defense was scared for a second there.
Out of bounds right at the 10-yard line as they are threatening to score.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football with him.
Touchdown, Gamecocks! And the comeback is on.
Football oftentimes gets won by the teams who play the best on the critical down and distances. What an amazing play by that quarterback on 3rd down. Able to put his team on his back, use his legs to extend and buy time, and then go score. Awesome job.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Here's the handoff. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Quarterback making checks. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Got a man in the middle.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today. And we know if it gets close in the 4th quarter, they're going to look his way, so the defense really needs to have a plan.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. They'll move it back, and it's 1st and 15 for this offense. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. They'll run it from the gun. Makes a man miss. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
You know, you better form tackle better on defense. You had a chance to make a big play, miss the running back, and as a result, he's getting positive yards. Defense has to do a better job of finishing.
Georgia trying to finish the deal and run out the clock. They'll move the tight end. Looking for a man. It's Stockton. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
The offense just wants to run out the clock in this half. The D still has a couple of timeouts if they want to use them. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.